Have you ever imagined an AI agent that works tirelessly in the background, automating your emails, filling in data, or even managing your website without lifting a finger? What if you could build your very own AI agent with just a few clicks? Today, we are going to turn this fantasy into reality. Welcome to the world of AI agents powered by n8n, where the future of automation is in your hands. In this tutorial, we are diving deep into how n8n can help you build powerful AI agents, from automating your email workflows to creating data entry robots and even managing your website content. n8n has it all. Let's unlock the full potential of this amazing tool together. So before we dive in, here's a quick checklist of what you will need. A computer with internet access. Then we'll need a free n8n account. And if you don't have one yet, don't worry, it's easy to sign it up. Next, you need a basic understanding of workflows. We will walk you through it even if you don't have any idea about it. And some creativity to design your own workflow. So in this tutorial, we will cover the following topics step by step. First, we'll have a look at what is n8n, a quick introduction to n8n and its power. We'll see how you can create your first workflow. You can set up your first automation workflow. Next, you'll learn how to add a trigger node, how to set up triggers that starts the workflow. We'll also show you how to build automated weather reports. We'll create a workflow that sends daily weather reports via Gmail. How to draft emails, automatically create and manage email drafts. I'll also show you how you can create your own AI agent where you can customize and build your AI agent to automate tasks. Automate form submissions and send emails where you can set up automated form submissions and follow-up emails. You'll learn how to configure and fine-tune AI agent. You'll customize AI prompts for specific tasks. I'll show you how to add credentials where you can secure your workflow with API credentials. Next, I'll show you how you can test your workflow. Final steps to save and run your automated workflow. Now, before we move on, here's a quick quiz question for you. The question is, what does n8n allow you to do? Your options are automate social media posts, create and manage workflows for automation, build websites without code, or design marketing funnels. Let me know your answers in the comment section below. And if you're interested in mastering the future of technology, then the professional certificate course in Generative AI and Machine Learning is the perfect opportunity for you. This is offered in collaboration with E&ICT Academy, IIT Kanpur, and it's an 11-month live and interactive program which will provide you hands-on expertise in cutting-edge areas like Generative AI, Machine Learning, and tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E 2, and Hugging Face. You will gain practical experience through 15 plus projects, integrated labs, and live masterclasses delivered by esteemed IIT Kanpur faculty. Alongside, you'll earn a prestigious certificate from IIT Kanpur, where you will receive official Microsoft badges for Azure AI courses and career support through Simplilearn's Job Assist program. So guys, hurry up and enroll now. You can find the course link below. Now, before we dive into creating AI agents, let's take a moment to understand some basic AI concepts. And don't worry, if you're already familiar with AI, just skip ahead. But for those who are new to this topic, here's a simple breakdown. At the heart of many AI systems, including n8n, are large language models, LLMs. Now, these models are trained to generate text based on the inputs they receive. Essentially, when you give an LLM a prompt, it predicts what words or phrases should come next, just like an autocomplete feature, but much more advanced. For example, if you ask an LLM to write a paragraph, it will use patterns from the training data to generate text in response. However, LLMs are quite limited in what they can do. They can generate language, but they don't make decisions or perform tasks on their own. And that's where AI agents comes in. You can think of an AI agent as an enhanced version of an LLM, where LLMs can only generate text, AI agents can take actions and complete tasks. They are goal-oriented, meaning they don't just respond with text. They can actually make decisions, interact with tools and APIs, and solve problems across multiple steps. In n8n, the AI agent node is where all this happens. Instead of only generating text, the agent can take action within your workflow. It can access other services, perform complex tasks, and even make decisions based on the instructions you give it. It's like moving from a simple conversation with an AI to having that AI help you get real work done. Let's say, for example, you have an AI agent set up to handle customer inquiries. Instead of just generating responses like LLM, the agent can use data from your CRM, decide the best course of action, and even trigger workflows to update customer records or send emails, all while interacting with another tools in your workflow. So in short, an LLM is great at generating text, but an AI agent in n8n is a multi-step decision-making powerhouse that can automate real-world tasks and connect everything in your workflow together. So guys, let's dive in and let me show you how you can set up your n8n. So let's get started with setting up our n8n. So here we have the website, and then you can sign in or you can just click on get started. Okay, so here you get start automating today, and this is a 14-day trial version. Just enter your details. Enter your company email. So now that we have entered all our credentials, just click on start 14-day free trial. Now here it says these are some of the questions to get out of your n8n trial. Now you can just enter the size of your company, just randomly select anything. And here you can just enter what team are you in. So if it's engineering, marketing, just select that. Marketing, agency, or education related. So from here, you can invite your team members as well. If you want, you can just send the invitation link from here, or else you can skip this part. And it says your workspace is now ready. And here we also have a reference video if you want to look at to this, or we'll just start with automating our task now. So just click on start automating. So yeah, it says you're welcome, create your first workflow, and you can either try an AI workflow or start from scratch. So we're going to do it from scratch first, and then I'll show you how you can use AI to create your workflow. So let me just click on start from scratch. Alright, so before we get started, here's one more thing. You can just go to settings, and since I like the dark theme one, you can just select that. And here we have a dark theme enabled. So we'll just go back here now. Now, the first thing you need to do is to create a new workflow in n8n. And this is where all the magic happens. You can think of it as a blueprint for your automation. So here's how you can do it. Now, we've got two options, build with AI. Now we'll just select on add first step. So the first thing you can do is you can name your project name. So from just clicking on this plus icon from here, we can go to our project section. And here you can just enter the information of a project. So let's suppose the project name is n8n demo. Maybe you could describe your description to create Gmail workflows. Okay. You can add project members from here, and you can see the user, that is my name, and the role is project admin. Now we'll just click on save. So as you can see, the project n8n demo saved successfully. And now that we have created our project name, let's go back to our workflow and click on start from scratch. From here again, you can just name your workflow as, okay, I'll just name it first AI agent. So it's easy for me to track the number of workflows, automated workflows we have created. Now, let's click on add first step from here, and you can see on the right side what triggers this workflow. Now, if you're a beginner, you might be confused that what are these options and what are nodes. Let me explain it to you. Now, before we start with creating our workflow, the first thing you need to do is adding a trigger node. Now, a trigger is simply an event that will start your workflow. Let's say, for example, you might want your workflow to start when a new email comes in. or when a form is filled out, here's how you can do it. So you can either click on trigger manually or an app event or a schedule or webhook call, and you have got many options from here. Now, without a trigger, a workflow won't run on its own unless you manually start it. It's just like the launch button or alarm bell for the automation. When a certain event happens or a condition is met, that alarm goes off and the workflow kicks in. Now, as you can see, the multiple triggers has its own purpose and usage. So this webhook call, when we use it, now this runs the workflow when n8n receives an incoming HTTP request from an external system, like a form submission or a payment gateway callback, or a webhook for some other service, you can say. It's useful when you want your automation to react instantly to external events. Then we've got this schedule trigger from here on a schedule. It will run the flow every day, hour, or custom interval. It's great for periodic tasks like daily reporting, cleanup jobs, or regular status checking. We'll also be using on a schedule trigger. I'll show you how to use it. Then we have this on app event triggers. Now, when a new email arrives, like suppose in Gmail, let's say, or when a new row appears in Google Sheet, or a new record in a database, depending on integrations and intent, then we can use on app event. Basically, it runs the flow when something happens in an app. Any app you can enter. We also have this manual trigger. It is useful during development or testing. It will let you manually start the workflow from within n8n rather than just waiting for an external event to happen. So you can just do everything manually by clicking on that button. We also have this option of when executed by another workflow. Now in n8n, you can have workflows trigger another workflows. This is handy when you want to split complex logic into smaller workflows and call them as needed. Alright, so the first trigger we'll be adding is on chat message, where you can run the flow when a user sends a chat message. And for example, if you want to just play with AI nodes here. So we'll be using this on chat message first. So just click on that. And then here you have this option of parameters and setting where you can add fields. And if you want to make the chat publicly available, you can just click on this button from here and you can copy this URL and you can check the agent which you have created if it's working the chat bot system. All right. Now before this, then we've got this authentication, which is none. And you can keep it as basic auth or n8n user auth. Now the basic auth, it requires simple username and password. It's same for all the users. And then we have n8n user auth as well. So we'll keep it as basic auth for now. And then you can just select on any credentials. Let's suppose I click on new credentials from here and then just enter your name. And you can keep any password. And here is the allowed HTTP request domains where you can just select all from here. And if you want only specific domains to come, where you can restrict request to some specific domains, then you have this option of none where you'll be blocking all the requests. So obviously we'll go for all option from here and then we'll click on save. So it says credentials successfully created in n8n demo. So now that we have created our credentials, here's the initial message where we'll just change this message now. You can just enter your name. All right. And if you want to add more fields, you can also do that. I'll show you how to do it. So let's go back to the canvas first here. And as you can see, this is our when chat message received. And you can just open the chat also from here. But before that, when you hover on this button, you can see this delete option from here. You also have this option of deactivating and then you can execute this step from now. But since we have not done anything much, we'll again double tap here. And first we need to just check if everything is done or not. Yeah. So what we can do here is we have our credentials ready. Now, let's suppose if you want to add more properties, you can do from here any title, response mode, custom chat styling, or if you want to load previous session, if you require any button click to start the chat, you can just add it from here. You have the allowed origins, also the course mode. So I've added this custom chat styling from here. And then we'll just click on test chat. All right. So as you can see down here on the left hand side, you have this chat option, right? So from here, you can just send this message to the AI. So let's suppose I type, hey. So when I text is here option. You can see in the right hand side the output. The left hand side is the chat, whatever we are executing, and you have the log section from here. And the right hand side is the output which we get, which is the action, the session ID name, and the chat input. So the first step was adding this trigger, which we added when chat message received. So we'll be adding an AI agent node. So you just click on this plus icon from here, and just you have at the first very top, you have this AI, build autonomous agent, summarize the search documents from here. Just click on AI from here. And then you get this AI templates where you can see what's possible and get started. You have AI agent. So whatever AI, whatever you're using it, if it's for Anthropic, Google Gemini, guardrails is where you can safeguard AI models from malicious input or prevent them from generating undesirable responses. You have Ollama, which works best, where you can interact with Ollama AI models. Then we have OpenAI, where you can message an assistant or GPT, analyze images. Then you have basic LLM chain, information extractor, questions for the answer chains. You've got multiple options from here. You also have this AI transform, where you can modify data based on instructions written in plain English. Well, you've also got other AI nodes from here. Now, for the time being, we'll just click on AI agent. So we have clicked on AI agent mode, and again we have the option of executing few steps, which would be the schema table JSON. We have this input option, right? So when the chat has received the session ID is here, the action, which is to send message, and the input, that is here, whatever you're sending it. Okay, you can also view this as table format, which will be like this. And you also have the JSON file from here, where you can get in the code format, the session ID, action, chat input. Now, in the parameter section, just click on this source for prompt user message. Now, either you can click on connected chat trigger mode, which looks for an input field called chat input that is coming from directly connected chat trigger. Then you can connect it through guardrails node. Now, what happens when you connect it through guardrails is it will look for an input field called guardrails input that is coming from directly connected guardrails node. So initially, we will not be using this guardrails node now. And then you also have this option of define below, where you can use an expression or reference data in previous nodes to enter static text. Well, we'll just click on connected chat trigger node itself, and then you have the prompt section from here. So the prompt section, the result is hey, and you can require specific output format. You can enable fallback model if you want to, and if you want to add again more properties, you can also do that. So we'll just click on execute this step for now. So here it says problem in node AI agent, a chat model subnode must be connected. Well, let me go back to the canvas now and show you how we have the agent mode created here. So as you can see, it's connected to the chat message received, which is the trigger. And we have the another node here, which is AI agent. Below that, you have chat model, memory, and tool. I'll show you step by step how you can add everything. So let's suppose I'll just click on hide this chat now. Okay, you can zoom in and zoom out from here. As you can see, you can just zoom in, or if you want, you can zoom out as well. You can also move your node from here, whatever suits your workflow automation. And then let's suppose I like it in this way. All right, now I'll just zoom in a bit. And now we'll be adding a chat model. So just click on plus icon from here, and you can select any models from now. Now chat models are designed for interactive conversations and follow instruction very well, while text completion models focus on generating continuations of given text input. So either if you want to use Anthropic chat model, Azure, AWS, Cohere, DeepSeek, you've got every AI model available here. The best one recommended for me is Ollama chat model, but for now, we'll be using Gemini. So I'll just click on Gemini chat model. Since the API key is free here, we'll be using this. Now you can also go for OpenAI as well. I'll show you how to do it. So if you want to use OpenAI chat model, you can also select that. Now once you select OpenAI chat model, you have to create new credential from here. And you have this option of API key, which you can see from here. Now how do you get your API key? Well, it's very easy. Let me show it to you. So here we have the OpenAI website. From here you can just log in to your ChatGPT. It will automatically connect to the ChatGPT credentials which you have logged in. So we'll just click on sign up, and as we need the API key now, we'll just not go to ChatGPT here. Now it says create an account, just enter your credentials. So now that we have logged into our OpenAI platform, just go back to this dashboard section from here, and you've got this option here in the navigation menu as API keys. Just select on that. And then from here, you can create your new secret key. Just click on create new, and then you can enter your name. Your project, you can select it from here and just click on create new secret key. So here's your secret key ready. Just copy this key from here. Go back to your n8n model. Enter the API key here. And just enter your organization ID. And here is the URL. You can add custom header if you want, and it says allowed HTTP request domains also, you can add it. So in this way, you can add your API key of OpenAI, and then you can integrate OpenAI in your chat AI agent model. So for the time being, I'll be using Gemini. So I'll just click on close from here. This was to show you guys how you can add OpenAI model. So let's suppose I go back here, back to the canvas. I click on delete this. You can also delete it from there. Again, I'll click on plus and I'll search for Gemini. And then I'll just add this model. Okay. Right. We can click on schema from here and then credentials to connect with. Create new credentials. Now, for Gemini, we need Gemini API key. Well, we'll go back to our Gemini model. Just click on Google Gemini API key. So you'll be getting your API key in the Google AI Studio from here, and it's free to use. So just click on get started from here, and then you've got this dashboard option. Click on API key. And here you have, well, you can't find your API keys here. Let's create a new API key. Just give a name of your API key. Choose an imported project. You can click on create a new project and then you can name your project. Let's suppose I name it n8n demo. So it's creating a new project for me. All right. So I have imported my project here, or you can create a new project from here and give a name of your key and just click on create new key. So our key has been created. How do we view our key from here? Just click on this and then you get your API key available here. Just copy this to the clipboard. Just copy paste your API key from here and then click on save. So it says credentials successfully created in n8n demo. So now that we have integrated our Gemini model in our AI agent, we'll go back to the canvas model. So as you can see, this is our chat model ready here. And let's see how you can train your chat model. So we're using the model Gemini 2.5 Flash version from here. If you want to use the other versions, you can also select that. So I'll be using my 2.5 Flash version from here. Just click on this AI agent from here. And you have the source of the prompt, which is connected chat trigger mode. And you have all this modes ready here. Well, we'll go back. And now we can actually execute this and check how it actually works. So we'll just click on open chat from here and just type hey. So it says workflow executed successfully. And if you just want to see the output, you can select here and it says, hey there, how can I help you today? So this is the output which you're getting, right? Now, you can also change your output, whatever you want your output to be received as. So from here, you can edit your prompt. Okay. Just click on define below, source for the prompt. And now you can give a user message. So it says, hey there. And you can have it in the expression format. So just click on this double bracket from here. And then we'll just select now. And it will give the day. So let's suppose if a user asks a question of what is the day today, it should reply with, hey there, the date is, and it will give the date time from here. And so we have given this user prompt here. You can have it in the fixed version as well. And this is the expression version where you just have to enter the command, and then we'll just click on execute this step. So we'll just go back to our canvas and check for this. Okay. So node executed successfully, it says. Now, let me ask, what is the date today? Okay, so here you get the output. The output says, thanks for letting me know. That's December 9th, which is the exact correct timing of today. And it has also given you the timing, which is 3:35 p.m. and seconds. Its time zone, that is. Okay, now this happened because we had given our own customized prompt to the AI agent and it has created output for me in this way. Now, let me show you one more thing. So let's suppose I give a prompt that the number is 10. What is the number? It will definitely reply with 10. So, yeah. Now it says it's currently Tuesday. Well, we have to again go back to our AI agent and have to change the prompt because it will be same for all the charts we are giving here. So we'll go back here, go to this AI agent. We'll click on connected chart trigger mode. Okay, so I've given this question to AI, which is the number is 10. What is the number? And it says the number is 10. Well, again, if I ask this question, wait, let me just enlarge this a bit. Okay, so I'll just ask this question again. The number, what is the number? So as you can see, it says that I need more information. What number are you referring to from a puzzle, specific problem, or something else? So from here, it's very evident and clear that it doesn't have the memory in the AI agent mode and it cannot refer back here to your previous chats. So to do this, we have got one more option, which is adding the memory. Now, since we have not added any memory, it won't revert back and recall what chat we had before, and it will not give you the output in that way. So from here, now we'll have to add memory from here. Just click on plus. And you have different types of memory available. For beginners, you can select simple memory, which will store the n8n memory and no credentials is required. You also have other memories here. So you've also got other memories from here: MongoDB, Motorhead, Postgres, chat memory. Now, according to your workflow, you can select anything, but just because if you're a beginner and we'll be just showing the beginner friendly memory from here, so just select on simple memory from here and just click on the session ID will be the connected chat trigger mode again and the session key from the previous node. And this is a context window length. That means how many past interactions the model receives are as context. I mean, the past chats which you've had, max 5 length, it can go up to your 5 previous chats and it can have that memory saved in the AI agent mode. All right. So you can also add additional nodes if you want to show that. So we won't be adding it now. So that we have added our memory, we'll go back to our canvas again. And now let me again ask the number. The number is, what is the number? Wait. Okay, again, I'll just say this. The number So I've again written the number is 10. What is the number? And it says the number is 10. Well, again, if I ask this, what is the number? And it says the number is 10. Again, if I ask it which number, the number we've been discussing, the numbers we've been discussing, which you told me is 10. That means it remembers what memory we had in the past chats and it will give you output based on that. So this is how you can add a simple memory to your agent. So now that I've shown you how to add chat model and memory, I'll show you how to add tool. Okay, so again, we'll just click on plus icon from here and you've got this option recommended tools as call n8n workflow tool. Then we've got code tool, HTTP request tool. Now, HTTP request tool is a very common famous tool and you can make it will make an HTTP request and it will return the response data. Okay, randomly, if you want any other app, you can also do that. Let's suppose I want my Gmail tool from here. So what I'll do is I'll be creating automated draft reply to my mail. I'll show you how to do it. So I've added this Gmail tool from here and let me just change a name. Creating draft. Okay. So again, credentials to connect with, just click on this. I'll click on plus create new credentials. And this is really easy to connect with because you just need to sign in with your Google account. You have two options from here, auth 2, and then you have your service account. In the service account, you can mention your region name, your service account email, and the private key. But it's recommended to use the auth 2 version now. So just click on all HTTP request domains from now and select on sign in with Google. Okay. And then just select your account. Okay. Now it says n8n wants to access your Google account. Well, I want to allow access. Just click on select all and continue. Connection successful. So if successfully connected our Gmail tool, we'll go back again to the canvas, cross this. And now it says tool description. Well, you can set it manually or you can set it automatically. It will automatically set based on the resource and the operation. So let me keep it automated by selecting it on automatically. And then we have resource. So resource, we want to give a draft reply. So we'll just click on draft. And then we have this operation. So if it's related to deleting your mail or to get many. So right now we are creating draft reply for a mail, right? So we'll just click on create. And then you have this email type from here. So it's suggested to select on a text version because it's very readable for the other users as well. So we'll just select on text and here is the message to be displayed. So message, you can keep it as here is the discount or anything. I'm just showing you the demo right now. So I'm just randomly giving any message. It won't make much sense with my mail thread, but then let me just show you how to do it. So I've given the message here and then you can also add option, right? You can add to email. So from here, you can add any email. Then you've got this option of subject as well. You can keep it as top discounts. You can also add this option of send replies to and then to email. I'll just delete the send replies. It's not needed. Then you've got this thread ID as well. So we'll just click on this AI agent mode from here. And then you've got the prompt ready. So in the prompt version, just click on define below. So from here, you can just give your prompt. Hey there. And then you can just enter your name. You can just drag and drop your variables here. So it will give your AI agent name is offering discounts, okay? So you can add your mode resume ID from here. So right now I've just given this thing. And then you can also add date and time. All right. And then we'll just click on execute this step. We'll go back to our canvas. We'll just hide this chat version from here and let me show you my workflow. So this is the thing which we have created now. We have attached a trigger and here is our model. And we have attached memory of a simple memory. And the tool which we use is the Gmail one. So let me just keep it like this. It looks more readable, right? So it says node executed successfully. Check it if it's actually working or not. Just go back to your mail and then you can just select it's here, the draft, top discounts. Hey there, here's a discount coupon. So this is how you'll get the automated reply to your mail. So I haven't added much the IDs, but if you want to just customize it accordingly, you can do that. This is how you'll be getting your automated draft messages by executing these steps. So now that I've shown you how you can create your automated draft replies to your mail, you can also save this and then you can share this with other people as well. And yeah, this is the link. You can just copy it and share it with other people. Alright, it is showing as inactive. We can active this workflow. Now by activating it, it says that you can now make calls to your production chat URL. These execution will not show up immediately in the editor, but it will take some time to show it. Just click on yes. And then ignore for, you can just select all the workflows. So guys, this is how we have built our first basic AI agent chat model using our Google Gemini chat. And then we have the sample memory. Next, I'll show you how you can create your daily automation tool. Now I'll show you how to create a next workflow. It's a very simple workflow. We'll be creating daily weather automation report, as in it will send you reports in your Gmail about the weather. So let me show you how to use it. Now we'll go back again, we'll create a new, so we'll just click on this plus icon from here, workflow, and the same project we're using it. So just click on plus, add first step. So since we're creating daily weather reports, we have to schedule it, right? And for that, we'll be using our new trigger, which will be on schedule, which will run the flow every day or on a custom interval. You can just input any timing where you want. If it's like 8 a.m. or 7 p.m. at night, or whenever you want your schedule, the report to come in your mail. So just click on schedule. And here it says the trigger rules. Well, you have trigger interval as here, which you can select as days, hour, minutes, seconds, or weeks. So I'll just select on days. And then it says days between triggers. Keep it as 1. It must be in the range of 1 to 31. So let it be as 1. And then you have trigger at hour, like at what time you want this alarm or this weather report to come. So I'll schedule it for daily execution for 6 a.m. in the morning. So you can just select any particular time when you want this weather report to be executed. So I'll just click on 6 a.m. from here. And then you have trigger at minute. So you can just also mention any minute, particular timing which you want to. So it says this workflow will run on a schedule you define here once you activate it. So let's just click on this. And it says workflow activated. Got it. So we have our schedule trigger here, as you can see from here. And let me show you one more thing is how you can pin this particular trigger from here. So let's suppose if I want to pin it, as in this particular flow node will be on priority. So you can also pin it from here. So right now we're not getting the option to pin it. So let me create a few more trigger, then maybe we will be able to pin this. Now we have to add a next node. Now can you just think for a moment and tell me what can we add here? Just think about it. Should we add AI, action in app, data transformation, flow, code, human in loop? Okay, well, I'll tell you. We have to add action in an app. All right, we'll be connecting to an app and the app name is Open Weather. So we'll just search for Open Weather map. You'll get it from here. And if you want, let's suppose if you're not creating this weather app, you also have multiple options from here, which is Agile CRM, Adalo, Airloop, Airtable. So for now, we need Open Weather itself. So we'll just click on Open Weather map. And then here we have a map ready. And you can take two actions from here. First is to return your current weather data, and the second one is to return weather data for the next 5 days. So we'll just click on current weather data, return the current weather data. And you have this credential to connect with. Okay. So you need to add new credential here. So of course, you need to just log in from your OpenWeather.org. And here you have this access token. All right. Now, how you'll get this access token? Just go to our openweather.com. Okay. I'll just click on continue to this site. It says it's unavailable. Just wait a minute. So here we have our open weather with me, and then just click on this link. And then you have this option of API, right? Just click on that. Okay. So we haven't signed in yet. Just make sure you sign in with your account. Enter your email and your password. Create your account. So just enter your username. Okay, so you can just put these tick marks here. I'm 60 agree with the terms and policies. Just click on create account. Okay. Now it says how and where will you use your API. You can enter your company name. So I have entered my company name, and you can choose the purpose. So from this drag and drop, you can choose it. So let's suppose I wanted to use it for education purpose and click on save. All right, you have this option of API keys here. Click on that. And you have this key, right? Just copy this key from here. Go back to your n8n and copy paste your access token. And here you just select on all and click on save. So it says credentials successfully created. So as you can see, our connection is tested successfully. Now for activating this API token key, you'll be receiving one email from Open Weather team, and here you'll be getting your API key listed here, and it will say it will need a couple of hours for you to activate it. Now, so once it is activated, so just cross this thing. So now that we have our connection ready, we'll just cross this thing from here. And then you have your credentials ready for you. Then you have operation, which would be, you can select it a 5-day forecast, custom API call. So I want the current weather, right? Just click on current weather. And for format, you can click it imperial, metric, or scientific. So I would want it in metric version. So I'll just click on metric. It will display the weather in Celsius. Then you've got this location selection as well. So you can just enter by any city name, or you can just give any zip code as well. So let's suppose the city name is Bengaluru from here. Yeah, so enter the name of your city as Bengaluru, and then you have a language which is at English. So now we'll go back to canvas again, double tap on this. And now we'll just click on execute this step. And it says node executed successfully. You can see on the right hand side the code for this, the iron, IIT, the weather. All right. Now we'll go back again to our canvas. And then we have both our nodes ready. You can see it from here. Now, so we have set our weather, right? Now we'll go back and add to. So tell me, what should we add now? Should we add an AI action in app or data transformation? Now we are creating this workflow to send email regarding the weather report. So of course we need to select on Gmail action in app. So just click on action in app and search for Gmail from here. And then you can just click on send a message. So we'll be sending a message, right? So we'll just click on send a message, and then it says credential to connect with. In the similar way, just connect your account. So click on create new credentials and just sign in with your Google account. So it says connection is successful. So now that we have connected our Gmail, the credential is connected. It says allowed HTTP request domain. Just select on all from here and then cross this. So we've connected our credential. Next is the resource. So what resource would you need to add? Message, label, draft. So previously we created an automation workflow where we will be giving draft reply to the mails. So right now we're creating message, right? So we'll just click on message from here and then just add your email from here. Or you can drag and drop the input field as well. So let me just give my email. Now subject, you can keep it as weather report. And here it is selected as HTML file. So just click on text from here and then you need to add a message, right? So you can keep the message as, hey there, the weather here, and then you can drag and drop the weather from here. All right, so you can just give a message like this, hey there, the temperature here, okay, not weather, temperature is, and then from the main section you can just drag and drop the input from here. So just drag and drop this, and this will give you the temperature from here in, and then you can enter the city name. So you have this name, right? Just drag and drop this name from here, and you have ranging from, and then you can just give the temperature minimum to maximum from this. By mistake I added it here. So this minimum temperature here. Okay, it's not getting okay. All right, so we'll just keep this message here, not able to add this. So if I just drag and drop this from here, okay, now it's getting added here. Ranging from this to, can keep the temperature minimum. And it can add this feels like as well. And you can also add wind. All right, so now that we have added our message prompt here, we'll just scroll down and we'll just click on execute this step, right? So now it says it node executed successfully. So we'll just go back to Canvas and click on execute workflow in case you have it. So once it's done, you can see all the green tick marks from here. We'll go back to our mail and check if it has already been done or not. So guys, as you can see here, we have received an email from here, the weather report, and it says, hey there, the temperature is this in Bengaluru, ranging from this to this at this. Now, it says the email was sent automatically. You can remove this as well from your workflow. So when you double tap on this from here, you can add an option, append n8n preview, and then you can just remove it from. So in this, we can actually send you an automated mail regarding your weather reports, and you can create it in this manner, which I've showed you. And let's suppose if you want to add more trigger inside a trigger, you can also do that. You can add an AI agent, ask about, you can connect it with Gemini, Claude, Anthropic, or you have OpenAI ChatGPT from here, and you can ask the weather temperature based on your personalized customizations. If you want it at different timing, you can also do that. So now that I've showed you how to create a weather report, next I'll show you how you can automate form submissions and send it to Gmail. So let's get into that. Again, you can just click on plus, workflow, click on personal, or you can just select your project. Okay, well, it's adding a new project here. Before that, make sure you have saved this, and then you can click on plus, click on workflow, click on add first step. So we've been creating our on-form submission as a trigger node. So here you get an option of on-form submission, right? Where you can generate web forms in n8n and you can pass the responses to the workflow. So just click on on-form submission. And here you have your URL. You can actually copy this form URL and test it here in case if you want to. So right now it won't be showing anything because we haven't created our trigger yet. So we'll just remove this. Okay, get back. And for authentication, you can set it as a basic auth or you can select none from here. So let's click on basic auth and it says unnamed credential. Well, we'll create one more new credential from here. Enter the username, password. Okay, click on save. So we have successfully created our credential inside our personal space. Now we have created credential. We'll not save this password now. We can give the title of your form. Name it as content creation hiring. Okay. So I'll be creating a form where we can actually send it to other people and they will for freelancing job opportunities for content creation. And then you can just name and describe your content. Thanks for reaching out. We will contact you soon. So this will be shown at the end of after you successfully submit your form. And then you've got form elements from here. Let's add a form elements. So you can add a field name. So first you can add it as company name. Company name. Then you've got element type. So what would the type of this? So you can keep it as text from here. Placeholder is not required and it's in require field. Just mark it. And then again add more elements from here. Can ask the name of that person. Keep it as text. Add more element. Can now ask for email ID. Again, it can be in the text format or text area. Required field. And then add form elements again. Now you can ask for budget from here. What is the budget for them to hire the content creators? So just add it as budget. And then you can keep the element type as number. It's a required field. Then again, you can add more. Now, one more thing for this email thing which we have added here, we'll just keep it as email. You have this option, right? Just keep it as email. Okay, budget would be number, placeholder is not required. Next, you can add any comments. You can keep it as checkboxes and you can name the label as urgent required. You can add more checkboxes. So we'll keep it as not important, immediate hiring. Can add more checkboxes. After a month. All right. So we've created checkboxes here. And you can also add limit selection from here, the exact number, or it can be unlimited as well. So let's keep it as unlimited. And it says respond when the form is submitted. So of course the form is submitted. Then you have this more properties option. You can add more options like form response. So let's suppose I add a form response from here. And it says form submitted text from here. And what text should it show? Your response has been recorded. And you can keep it as we will reach you soon. Okay, so this looks more better. And then we'll just click on execute this step. Now it says sign in because we have provided the auth, right? So we just need to sign in. Okay, so now this was a test version of your form. So here, as you can see, our form is ready. Content creation hiring, and the description is thanks for reaching out. We'll contact you soon, or you could add something else. This was just a demo to show you how you can add it. Then you have your company name, which is mandatory, your name, email ID, the budget, and it does just fill up this form and test the version, like test this n8n version of the form. So we'll just put the company name as, just enter your company name. You can enter your name. Suppose I enter as Sam Altman. You can enter your email ID. Okay, and then you can set a budget. You can just enter any particular amount. Suppose it's 50,000 rupees. Okay. Okay, now you have the comments, urgent required, not important. So let's suppose I tick it as urgent required, and then I'll click on the submit button. So it says form is submitted, and okay, we'll just cross this, it's not required. And since our form has been created, we'll go back to our canvas from here, and you can just see that on form submission has been created now. Then we'll be adding another node from here. We'll just search for this. Now, it's not AI or an action app. We'll just select on flow, branch, merge, or loop the flow of this form submission. And then we'll just select switch from here, which will route items depending on defined expressions or rules. So now we have some mode rules defined here. We'll just do that. Now, the mode is the rules. Well, you have the routing value. So let's suppose if somebody fills up the form, all right, and if they enter a value, if it's 50,000 or less than that. So let's suppose I want to reach out to people who have entered their budget as 1 lakh rupee and not 50,000 rupees. So they will receive a different message in their mail, right? And people who have entered lesser amount, like less than 50,000, they would be receiving different message. Now to do that, we have inserted this particular node known as switch flow, where we will be entering the value and will let know the AI, like in this case, you need to enter this email to this particular person who has entered the range of value between this. So let me just enter the value name. So let's suppose if it is 50,000, which I had given, if it's equal to that number, okay. No, let's suppose if it's less than that, so we'll select is not equal to 50,000. Then we have another value. 50,000 is maybe greater than. Okay. We said is equal to, right? So if it's not equal to this, it will be a different message. And if it's equal to, let's suppose, now we can add an option, ignore case, send data to the matching outputs, fallback output. So let us not add anything here. Now, from the settings section, you can just select always output data, execute once, retry and fail, and error also you can show it. Just click on execute this step. So it says node has been executed successfully. We'll go back to our canvas and our switch item is ready. So from here, as you can see, two arrows have been started, right? Now, this was because we've entered two values, remember? Now, for two separate values, we'll have to create what will happen next for each value which we have entered. So we'll add the Gmail tool from here once again. We'll go back to Action and App, search for Gmail. And click on create a message, right? So create or send a message. So we've connected our account because we have done it previously, so it's obviously saved here. Then we have the message two. So you can enter your email ID from here. Then you have the email type as text. And you can just enter message. Hey there, thanks for reaching out. We will give you a call shortly. Okay, so let's suppose if I'm interested in this client, so it will get a mail as thank you for reaching out and we'll get back to you in a while. And then you can also add more properties from here and reply to sender only as well, but it's not required. Okay, and you can set the budget as well. Okay, now it will see the budget if this person has this amount of budget, and then click on execute this step. Okay, this is the workflow. Cannot be if that. Please fix them for us. All right. So we didn't have our subject ready here, right? Subject would be content. Or you can say thank you. Okay, this works well. So, all right. So it says here we have the test version now. It says this is a test version of your form again. So we'll just fill up our form again. Enter your name, your email ID, then enter your budget. Suppose it is 28, let's suppose it is 60,000. So, and you can just select it as urgent required. Click on the submit form. Okay. Here it says a response has been recorded, will reach you soon. Right. Now just go open your email. Now you can see that in your email you have received a mail as thank you. And it says, hey there, thank you for reaching out. We'll give you a call shortly, right? So as you can see, this is how you can automate your responses by creating your form. You can automate your form's responses from here. And we'll go back to the canvas again. We'll just click on execute this workflow. So this was done for this particular switch. You can also duplicate this switch from here again. Just select on duplicate and you can add it here. Just connect it here. Okay. So it's connected with this. And then again, you can send a different message for this person and you can just mention the name here. All right. So this is how you can automate. Now, let's suppose you want to add one more event node from here and you want the data to be accumulated in your sheets. As in, you want to track the number of leads, how many people are approaching to you. You can also do that. Just click on plus icon from here, click on action in app, and then select for sheets from here. Click on Google Sheets and you can select append or updated row in the sheet. Now, you have to connect it with your account. This is a resource operation from the list. Just mention the list name from list, and here you have, you can add this IDs from here. You can add the name. Click on execute the step. Okay. All right. We'll go back to the canvas again. So what this sheet will do is it will have a list of all the number of people who have filled up your form, and in that way you can get a number of people who are actually using, and you can just have a tracker maintained with that. So it will take a bit of time to do it. So this is how you can build a basic on-form submission using your mail, and you can connect more apps here like Google Sheets, or if you want Docs to be connected, you can also do that. Now, in between of this node, if you want to add more nodes here, you can also do. Suppose I want to add an AI agent from here, and I've added an AI agent which will have this prompt user. It says get a free trial version. All right. Can add chat models from here. Let's suppose I want to add Gemini. Okay, just click on execute this step. Okay, for this we need to just enter again the credentials. Enter anything. Okay, we've again submitted this form. So we haven't attached any prompt here. Just mention definer as below. Just mention he will give you a call. And thanks for letting me know. And you can add your budget from here. Just drag and drop it. Your budget, you can just mention it here. We will get back soon. Okay, then just click on execute this step. We'll go back to our canvas here. So as you can see, our node has been executed successfully. I've also added a chat AI agent mode from here. Now you can just arrange it a bit properly. Okay. Now this looks a bit good. So this is how we have created again, and we have also added our AI agent I showed you now. So now guys, I've showed you basic ideas for creating workflow. I hope it would be easy for you to now create it. Let me just show you one more important feature here. Now, when I go back to my home section, make sure you obviously save this project. So when I go back to my home section from here and click on create workflow, it shows two options, right? Build with AI and add your first step. So let's suppose if I want to click on build with AI, and you can just specify your prompt. Now, let's suppose I want my workflow to be created fully using AI. And I have to create So I want to create YouTube video chapters. Okay, I've given a prompt to build an n8n workflow that automatically generates YouTube chapter timestamp from video captions. You can use the n8n chat trigger to enter the URL of the YouTube video, and you can use the YouTube to get a video to the node of the link, description, existing metadata, and you can use the YouTube caption API to download the transcript for the given video ID. Then you can send this transcript to the AI agent. So I just give this prompt to the AI. Let's see how it creates a workflow. In case if you do not want to create it from scratch, you can also use the AI model to create a workflow from here. Let me show you a demo how to do it. Okay, so as you can see, our workflow is being created. We can see the preview here. So we'll just wait for a few more minutes. So as you can see here, it says I'll build a workflow that generates YouTube video chapter timestamps from the video caption. Let me start by categorizing this request and gathering best practices. So you've got this options of categorizing prompt, getting best practices, searching nodes, getting node details, and adding more nodes. Let me just wait for a few more seconds. So guys, as you can see here, our workflow is ready to be executed. So we'll just select execute and refine. All right, send a chat message to start the execution. Start the execution. Okay. So workflow has been successfully executed. So I'll just show it to you. It's taking a bit more time to execute it. So as you can see from here, it has first categorize your prompt. It has got a best practices for you, searching nodes, getting nodes detail, and adding. Okay, so we'll just view it once it's done. You can see it from here. The chat trigger is initiated. Then it has extracted the video ID from the URL. It has got the video details, get YouTube captions, parse caption XML. And then it has attached an AI agent generator where it hasn't specifically, okay, it has the Anthropic Claude generator here ready for us. And then it has the output tool as the structured output parser. Just so let me zoom in a bit. Yeah. And then it's updating the format chapters for the description, updating video description. All right. So it's validating the workflow. Let's wait for a few more seconds. So it says that some of the video credentials and Anthropic Claude models, we haven't set the credentials, right? Because we have to first buy the API key for that. And then we have the video details. For this also, we need the credentials. Now the credentials part, you'll have to do it by yourself, automatically, manually by you. And then our workflow will be executed. Well, it's pretty good. You can just give prompts to AI and it will generate a fully functional workflow ready for you. All right, we'll check one more thing from here. We've got this templates option, right? So we'll just discover a few more templates. So we've got so many options here for AI, sales, IT ops, marketing, document ops, support. Now, even if you want it for your marketing purpose, you want it for your support purposes, you can do that. So from here, you can see some of the person who have created templates for the AI agent workflow from here. The personal life manager, Telegram. We have talk to Google Sheets using ChatGPT 5. We can also generate AI viral videos with VO3 and also upload it to TikTok. You can also create a personal workflow from here and you can just add it to this template, and also you can make it publicly available so that other person can also use it. So let's suppose I want it for marketing purpose. So I'll just select marketing from here. Let me sign in with my account first and let me show it to you. So let's suppose I want it for my marketing purpose here. I'll just select marketing and you have the results shown here. Generate web pages, analyze landing page with OpenAI and get optimization tips. You also have add new customers from WooCommerce, export search console results. Okay. So let's see how it has summarized YouTube video from transcript. Now you can use this template for free. Let me just click on this. And from here it says import to an n8n destination where you can copy template to the clipboard. Okay. And it says get started free with the n8n cloud. We'll just click on get started with free. So from here it says set up and summarize YouTube videos from transcript template, where you have to provide some credentials. OpenAI chat model. The credential you select will be used for summarization. So let's suppose you want to use OpenAI, or you can also skip this option for you. Let me just skip it because we don't have the API key available right now. Okay. So it's loading the template now. We'll wait for a few seconds till it loads the template. All right. Now it says, well, our workflow, it has the workflow ready. And we'll just zoom in a bit and see this. Okay. Now it has a YouTube video URL. You can see it from here at the top left corner, where you can add the full YouTube URL. You can also change the input to the webhook. Then you have request the transcript, and then it will summarize the transcript from you. And this is the OpenAI GPT it's using. And now this is not required. This is an optional choice. If the workflow ends here, it can consider checking with another enrichment service if you want to again check it with some other model. And this is how you can do it. Now, well, we cannot execute it right now because we don't have the OpenAI. Let me suppose I want to change this model. So let me just click on this. So we'll go back to the canvas again. We'll tap here, click on delete, and add on the plus model icon. Search for Gemini. Click on that. Okay. Select the credential to connect with. Go back, summarization of the transcript. It has the chunk overlap of 200 characters. The characters per chunk you can insert is up to 1000, and then click on execute this step. So it will take some time. Let's just test this. So I have a YouTube URL copied, and I'll just copy paste it here and click on submit. Let's see if it can actually generate. Your response has been recorded. All right, I'll just close this. Now when I just click on this, again, I'll just enter the full URL of the video. Click on submit. It says it has been recorded, but there's some problem in the request. Invalid URL. URL must start with HTTP. Well, so I've again given the URL here and click on submit. I think there's some problem with the URL because even if I have uploaded the, it's starting from HTTP, still it's not able to read it. Well, we'll go back to it again. Now, we'll again see some more templates if we would want to. Now, you can also create a query business data using OpenAI chatbot and RAG text to SQL via Pelican. Then you have AI-powered vulnerability scanner, automated SEO content engine with Claude AI. These are really useful for your purposes. So now that I've showed you the templates and how you can create your own workflow, now let's see what if I want to upgrade the version of my n8n, how much would it actually cost? So we have a plan version from here. You can choose your plan. The starter one starts from 24 euros per month billed annually. And it consists of 2.5K workflow executions with unlimited steps, active workflows, which includes one shared project, 5 concurrent executions, unlimited users, 50 AI workflow builders. Then you also have this pro version where it is around 60 euros per month billed annually, and it consists of 3 shared projects, 20 concurrent executions, 7 days of insights, 150 AI workflows. I think this one is really good for like if you're using it for a team purpose, and then you have for enterprise where you need to contact the sales team for this. Now you'll be getting 200 plus concurrent executions. Now the free version which we use, it only lasts up to 15 days. Now after this, you can even go for the starter pack or you can go for the pro version. The starter one would be perfect for getting started quickly and seeing the power. Like if you are new to this purpose and if you're not using for a team point of view, then it is good for you. Or else you can go with the pro version because it's good for a team where you will get 5-day workflow history. You'll be getting 150 AI workflow builder credits as well. So you'll be having ample amounts of credit to create your workflows. This is really nice. So we just directly started with our n8n login. I'll show you one more thing how you can start up with n8n, which is using the Hostinger platform. So let me just search for Hostinger here. So in this section, you can see the Cyber Week sale is going on where you'll get up to 80% off on hosting and getting free website builder. And it starts from 139 rupees per month and you'll get 3 months free also. And it's really a good deal for you if you want to buy. Then you've got the self-hosted n8n. Just click on that. And for the self-hosted n8n, you will be getting, it starts from rupees 399, where you can launch unlimited concurrent execution. Now, once you just click on this, you've got the Cyber Week sale going on, which is a really, really best time for you if you want to buy the domain access from here. So once you get this claim deal from here, whether it's KVM1 or KVM2, I mean, most of the people go for KVM2 because it's around 499 rupees, around 500 rupees per month. And it comes with 2 CPU cores, 8 GB RAM, 100 GB NVMe disk space, 8 TB bandwidth. And it's really good for you. So people mostly go for this KVM2 version. You can choose this plan here. So we are not buying this right now, but in case if you're planning to buy it, you can buy it from here. Then you can just redirect it back to the n8n model and you can start creating your workflows and publish it using your domain. And with that, we have come to the end of our tutorial. If you have any doubts or questions, ask them in the comment section below. Our team of experts will reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you and keep learning with Simplilearn.